Good afternoon, East Texas. Welcome back to East Texas Now. I'm your host, Michaela Goose, joining you until 10 o'clock tonight. And we are joined now by the Dean of the UT Tyler Souls College of Business, Dr. Krist Swimberghe.
Good afternoon. That's
Right?
indeed pronounced properly.
I was learning Dutch behind the scenes.
There you go.
Now, you are here to talk about a pretty exciting moment for the UT Tyler School. You guys were ranked in the top 30 of the best online MBA programs by
That's
Fortune
right.
magazine.
That's
Just
right.
starting off, what does that mean for you?
Well, we've been ranked for 3 consecutive years. 3 years
so this
ago.
is nothing new.
Well, I mean, moving up in the rankings is a big deal. I think we started out 50th, 60th position nationwide, which was great. Was a good reflection on where we were at the time. But as you mentioned, now we're number 29 in the nation. It's a recognition of all the hard work of our faculty and staff in ensuring that we deliver a quality program. It also in ensuring that graduation is really based on where we place our students. I guess a quarter of the points that are given that determine that ranking really is determined by where we place our students. So they look at CEOs, CFOs, people in the C-suite of top 1,000 or Fortune 1,000 companies. And so if that's a quarter, if that determines a quarter of the points are given based on that says a lot of good things about who we teach and what they accomplish.
And who comes out of your program
Exactly.
specifically.
Exactly.
And I just want to ask, it just popped in my head, you know, online schooling really became a very big thing during the pandemic and after the pandemic. It's kind of held on ever since. Has your program shifted in any way since the pandemic?
We were an early mover, so we were a little different. We were an early mover in 2012, 2013. Not only do we, and we still continue to deliver the MBA face-to-face, but in 2012, 2013, we recognized that increasingly working professionals were looking for upward mobility. And so they were looking for a way to get that advanced graduate degree. And obviously, I mean, their schedules prevented them from oftentimes coming to class, and many of them have families and other responsibilities as well, and they needed that self-paced environment. So we embraced it early on, from which we benefited. We've developed expertise, so when COVID came along, we already were well on the way, at least in our graduate programs.
Which I bet gave you that step up, and it probably contributed to why you guys are still so highly ranked among the nation. You got a leg up on the competition.
Indeed. I mean, we've developed over time and expertise, and our faculty have developed over time and expertise, because one of the challenges, obviously, how do you engage students in an online environment versus a face-to-face environment, right? So our faculty have become experts in using all kinds of technology, you know, to really engage the students in many different ways. And so, indeed, I think that speaks, you know, for the quality of our program, and I think speaks for the ranking.
Now, my next question is what you want students who are hearing this and now looking at the UT Tyler Souls Business School in college, what do you want them to know specifically about your school that maybe that magazine didn't say?
Well, I think I always tell people UT Tyler and the Souls College of Business, but the university in general provides tremendous value. And when you talk about value, it really is all about cost versus benefit. And it's no different for our MBA. For a really manageable price, you get a tremendous value, quality degree, which, as we just talked about, right, can really advance your career. And that's ultimately is what it's all about. It's an investment in your future. And rather than paying $100,000 for a private education sometimes, or for paying much larger sums of money for state flagship institutions, UT Tyler is an amazing choice where you have quality faculty and get a quality experience.
Alrighty, well, is there anything else that I've not gotten the chance to ask you that you'd like to know?
I appreciate the opportunity to highlight the achievements of the college and our faculty, because ultimately they're the ones who do it and deliver the program. So every opportunity I have to be able to champion on behalf of them is an opportunity that I will take. So thank you for that.
Thank you. Alrighty, well,